everybody and welcome to DS Podcast, and on this video we are going to be bringing you some very exciting news because from next week, yes, as early as next week, we are going to be bringing you our very own football podcast. Oh yes! Yes, now I am a massive football fan and I know a couple of other people that are just like me, addicted to football. They love the beautiful game and everything about it. Now we've been in our little group chat where we've been giving each other FPL grief and grief for results over the weekend and transfer news, and we've been sitting there going, why don't we take the group chat and put it into a podcast? And so that's what we've done. So for this video we're going to meet the team and learn all about us as football fans. So here we go.
So the team I support is the mighty Brighton and Hove Albion. Reasons for it is because it was one of the first matches my dad took me to, and it's only 20 minutes down the road, so makes going to match days very easy.
Team I support and why? It's got to be Brighton, innit? It's got to be Brighton. Just because they're local, the first game I've ever been to as well, so when I was younger. So yeah, it's got to be Brighton.
As you can see, I am a Liverpool fan.
Team I support and why. As you can see, I think it's quite obvious. Tottenham fan.
So my name is David and I am the owner of DS Podcast. It's my channel I run alongside a lot of other things, as well as this football show that we've brought in for you. But for this, I am a massive Chelsea fan. There's no badge there.
Years ago, back when I was about 8 years old, my dad took me to my first sort of Tottenham game at White Hart Lane. I think it was 5-1 against Southampton. It's been brilliant ever since. You know, I love going. Usually go with my dad most of the time. Been a few friends. The whole White Hart Lane, amazing stadium. Now we've got the new stadium as well, which is incredible. I mean, sometimes the club's the death of me, but wouldn't change it otherwise.
And the reason I supported Chelsea is because my brothers did, and I looked up to them as cool brothers, and I went, I want to support Chelsea. My dad, bless him, was a Wolves fan, so he tried to convert me. It didn't work. So I became a Chelsea fan, and when Joey Cole twisted Rio Ferdinand and placed it in the top corner for Chelsea to win their second league title in a row, that cemented my love for the Blues.
Favourite player of all time has probably got to be Lionel Messi. I mean, he is the GOAT of football, will always be the GOAT of football, and he's so clear of Ronaldo. You heard it here.
Favourite player? It's a good question. I'd probably pick Carlos Baleba, just because he's so key to Brighton, and overall he's just a funny guy and a nice guy to have in the team. But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be Baleba.
Favourite current Chelsea player? I'm probably gonna go with the one and only Mr. Cole Palmer. However, I think Esteval is going to be a close second very soon.
My favourite player currently has to be Curtis Jones. I love everything about him. He's an underrated player. He is brilliant on the ball, works hard, and just loves the club. So that is why I love Curtis Jones.
My favourite player is Mickey van der Ven. He's only been at the club a couple of years. Obviously, I've got Van der Ven back of my shirt. Oh, what a player. What a player he is. So fast for a centre-back as well. And obviously, we conceded a lot of goals. That might be tactical, like the manager we had last season. But you got to cast your mind back to that Europa League final where he's bicycle kicked off the line. That literally saved us. And he won it. That won us the whole tournament, that did. Just an incredible moment. And first season as well, we love it. We all loved him. Fasting, obviously, getting to players, tackles, and he's just so incredibly quick, and that's why Mickey van der Ven's my favourite player.
What is my FPL game like? Well, I'm doing all right so far. Game week 1, 80 points, and that's without a chip, so I'm going to take that as a win. I came 9th last year in the DS Podcast League, but it was my first full year of really giving it my full attention. So this year, I'm coming for the top prize.
How is my FPL game? Well, at the moment, I'm top of the DS Podcast League, so can't really complain. And it'll probably stay like that throughout the whole season. So get used to being bottom, boys. I'm staying top.
How is my FPL game like? Oh my goodness. Well, last year I came around, I think it was 5th, top 5. So it wasn't too bad. but there's room for improvement. But I think actually I started this game week this season with 61 points, which isn't too bad, with no chips involved. But overall, I think this season I'll finish top 3. I think I'll be in and around the DS Podcast League. These little amateurs, Tom White, Josh Shanford, Jacob King and David Summerfield. These lot are amateurs. I can easily win this league if I wanted to.
This is an interesting one. My EFPL game. It's good fun, really, really good fun. Game week 1, I was on 63 points, which I will take, to be fair, considering normally game week 1 I'd be a bit lower than that, but I'll take that, to be fair. I'm aiming to get high as possible this time. I've finished quite lower than obviously these past fantasy leagues, but my aim is to hopefully finish as high as I can.
My FPL, I'm actually, out of us boys on here, I'd like to say I'm the best. The boys would all say it. This year, it's not off to a great start. But previous years, I have won their league every time. So hopefully, we'll keep that going.
The best away ground I have ever been to, I have to be honest, I think it's Burnley. I think Burnley at Turf Moor is just sensational. I went there and the feeling around the club, it's got that old-fashioned championship vibe club, but now obviously they're more cemented in the Premier League, well, back and forth at the moment, but I just felt like it had that retro look. The fans just sing the whole game. They love their club, and that pure football love is just cemented all around the ground. And the Royal Dyche is a great pub. So the best away ground I've ever been to is Burnley.
Who is a hidden gem in the FPL? If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Mayenda for Sunderland, the striker. I think he'll be very key for Sunderland to set up, and I think he'll get you a lot of points like he did in game week 1. He got 8 points against, I think, West Ham it was, Mayenda. So I think he'll get loads of points, and I think he'll be a great hidden gem for FPL, and I think he is in my game week for game week 2.
The best player I've seen play live, the player that meant the most to see play live for me, was when I saw Brighton versus Aston Villa at the Amex, and Coutinho, when he was at Villa at the time, he was a joke. Even then when the world got his past it, he was so good, so good. I remember he had a free kick and it was going bottom corner. Robert Sanchez saved it for Brighton, but if that went in, that would have been so unbelievable to see.
Who is a dark horse to make the England World Cup squad 2026? There's only one answer for that, and that is your boy, Jack Hinselwood. This guy can play anywhere. He can play right back, can play in the midfield, can play on the wing if he needs to, can play striker. He scored 2 goals against Spurs end of last season while he was up top. And yeah, this guy's quality. He was sick for the under-21s. Yeah, you heard it here first. Jack Hinselwood for England 2026.
Who do I think is going to win the Champions League this season? This is an interesting one. There's so many strong teams in this competition. You've got the likes of PSG, the holders, obviously won it last year. Thrashed Inter Milan 5-0. Incredible Champions League campaign. Real Madrid, obviously Xabi Alonso, new manager. Barcelona, obviously Yamal being incredible. Liverpool strengthening as well. Can they go one better, winning the league and winning the Champions League? I'm going to go for Barcelona. I just think Lamine Yamal, this is going to be his season, I reckon. Last year, the year before, he's still only 18, and he's just unbelievable footballer. And so quick, his goals, I think that'll be key to Barcelona winning the Champions League, and Rafinha as well, and obviously the front three and the team they've got, and Hansi Flick's a good manager, so I think it's going to be interesting. I think it'll be a tight one this year, but I think Barcelona will just about do it.
My favourite footballing memory is actually one of my own, not as a fan but as a player. For the mighty Southwater Royals, we're in a cup semi-final and we're 2-0 down in a game. Worked it back to 2-2. We went 3-2 up actually, and then conceded last minute 3-3 penalties. And I'm a centre back. I'm not a great penalty taker. I'm not a great goal scorer. But on the last penalty, I was captain of the team, so I was like, I have to put my name forward. On the last penalty, score to win. Bottom left corner, put it in the net, we win the tie, and I turned around and just to see my whole team sprinting at me. Best football memory there is.
My hot football take, and I'm ready for the hate on this already. My hot football take is that Neymar is the most overrated player of a generation. I just feel like in terms of flicks and tricks and technical ability, yeah, one of the best you've seen, potentially. But in big moments, big games, I never ever saw him step up. For Brazil, for Barcelona, and then when he went to PSG, he moved away from Barcelona to be the main man at PSG, and he didn't succeed. So for me, I'm going to go with Neymar is the most overrated footballer of a generation.
Who is a dark horse for the England squad for the World Cup next year? I've gone for Nottingham Forest, Elliot Anderson. I think he's criminally underrated. I think Nottingham Forest last year, he was key to obviously Forest getting into Europe last season, key in that midfield. And yeah, just a really all-round good midfield player. And obviously opening day, see that pass to Chris Wood, an incredible pass, really solid on the ball. So I'd give Elliot Anderson a shout for the World Cup.
If you could make a film about a player, who would it be? I think I would have to just go with Messi or Ronaldo. Because Messi's the GOAT, I'm going to go with Messi. Just because of the background he had, like when he was growing up, I think that would be pretty good to hear about, like how he grew up, and then obviously what he's done and achieved in his history as a player. And the amount of trophies he's won, individual trophies, team trophies, I think that would be pretty cool to like find out about. And then how he is like as a person in general. I think everyone would have learned a lot about what he has done in life and what he's achieved. But yeah, if I had to make a film, I think it would be Lionel Messi.
My best moment in a football stadium, I probably got two. The first one probably being the first game I ever went to, and the second is when Brighton got promoted to the Premier League. The atmosphere, the pitch invasion, it was quality.
Who's the best player I've seen live and why? I think this is really obvious for me, and that's Tottenham's own Gareth Bale. Oh, what a player he was. An incredible footballer. Pleasure seeing him live. He was at the club for a few years, under like Harry Redknapp, AVB, and so fast on the ball. His strength, unbelievable goals. I've seen him play so many times down the Spurs when I was a bit younger, and I just remember every second just seeing him live. Just no one could get the ball off him. He was just that good. One of my favourite ever Spurs players. And when he got his move to Real Madrid, obviously it was gutting really, but you're not going to turn down a Real Madrid move. And yeah, Gareth Bale for me is my favourite player.
My favourite player to not play for Liverpool, I'm gonna go currently. There's a lot of hype around him, everyone loves him, but just watching Lamine Yamal play football it's a joke. He is a joke. So Lamine Yamal, my favourite player to watch, not in a Liverpool shirt.
My tip for the Ballon d'Or this year is very, very hard because I feel like the obvious winner is Ousmane Dembele, and I think he should win it. They won the Champions League, he won everything, let's be real here, and he was terrific in that, and he really stepped up a level this year. But personally, who do I think the best player in the world is? I think it's Lamine Yamal. So if this award is done like it should be on the best footballer in the world, Lamine Yamal is the guy. But Ousmane Dembele will obviously win it, but I would go for Lamine Yamal.
Favourite football memory? It has to be recently, when we won the Europa League, it has to be. Oh, what a night that was. Yeah, it was when we won the Europa League, beat Manchester United, watched it with my mate up in London, Tottenham Fan Park, got a bit drunk, beers everywhere, soaked with beer, loads of beers down us, watching Tottenham lift that trophy. It wasn't a great final, but it was just one of the best nights I've ever had. It was just amazing, and yeah, that's my favourite football memory. That will never be topped.
There you go. You've now met the team of our brand new football podcast. Stay tuned, it's coming very soon.
Here we go.
This is going to be good.
Sit back
And welcome
to the Dugout.
Why they stopping me?